We'll have open Q&A. Let me make sure we are recording. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Dee. All right, first thing, we all know, have been using the building check-in system here for a few weeks now. We talked briefly about it last week regarding work orders not having to, if you complete the building check-in process and you report damage, that you do not have to create a work order. The Compass will automatically create that work order, and you can also track it in your Compass login. So again, just to reiterate, if you check in a building, no need to, and you report damage, no need to create a separate work order. We're already doing that as you complete the check-in process. One thing that we do want to add, though, is coming up on December 9th, Monday, December 9th, if you check in a building that's coming to your lot that's going to be inventory, it will not become an inventory status, so you will not be able to sell it unless you check that building in. So get used to this this process, this workflow. You should already be doing it, but as the buildings come in, check them in. But understand that starting Monday, December 9th, that if you don't check it in, it will not turn into inventory. Therefore, you won't be able to sell it. So very important to get accustomed to the business process now, and just know that you won't be able to sell that building if you haven't checked the building in starting Monday, December 9th. We had some issues with the air conditioning units being installed on the sidewalls. Our drivers were getting pulled over because it was sticking out over the side, and we kicked around a bunch of different ideas, talked to the drivers about maybe having the drivers installed when they get delivered to the customer. All of those ideas just didn't work out. It was too difficult for one driver to do it on their own. And so what we're doing is, just like an 80-inch tall barn door, you have to install it on the gable end. Air conditioning units that stick out the sides of the wall can't be put on the sidewalls. They must be put on the gable ends. Just like an 80-inch tall barn door. I don't think this will be a major issue because the way I see the schematics running through this office anyways, they're typically on the gable end. So while you're working with that customer, while you're talking to that customer and they need an AC unit, make sure that it's installed on the gable end. And we did a friendly reminder in Compass. We updated the name to say AC unit, parentheses, gable end only, just like we did with the 80-inch tall barn doors. So just remember that as you're talking to the customers and processing orders. We talked last week briefly about ACH payment updates, and it was supposed to go out in the written notification, but we had some internal dialogue and decided to delay it. So that will be going out in this week's written notification. And basically no major changes. Just moved some things around, added some images. There's no new fields or anything. Shouldn't be any major headaches. So we're going to send out a PDF of what the new page will look like, so you can review it yourself, look at your review it with your staff, and once that goes live, there won't be any surprises. But not a major change, just some things moved around, made it more user-friendly. Talked to some dealers about it, that type of thing. So we'll send out the PDF, and you can take a look and be prepared for that update. And then finally, we're going to have some email notifications coming out to you, the dealer. There have been some requests that when a delivery gets confirmed with the customer, that the dealer gets notified. So we're going to be sending out some email notifications. There's nothing you need to do with it. It's simply an FYI. When one of your customers confirms a delivery with our scheduling team, then you'll receive an email that says, John Doe, invoice number 1234, building style and size has confirmed on this day for the morning or afternoon. So it's just a keep you in the loop, strictly informational for you, the dealer. So if you get those emails, don't be confused. There's nothing you need to do. It's just for your information. So those emails will start coming your way soon. That's all I needed to cover. I'm going to hand it over to Mark Church, and then we'll do open Q&A.
Hey guys, this is Mark Church. Hope everybody is having a great week, a great sales week. And we're going to cover 3 key points moving into December, moving into 2020. All right. So the first key point is understanding your sales window. I think over the next 10 days, that weather should be good there in the Ohio area. It's very important that you're understanding your sales window. It's very important that you're understanding there will be a large amount of buildings bought in the next 10 days. And it's very important that you're posting, you're getting on this, you're making your phone calls, whatever you're doing to take advantage of the next 10 days, okay? So I cannot even begin to express how important this is, especially leading into December, January, especially with the snow and the rain and not really sure how that is. It's very important that you understand your sales window. It's very important that you're posting. I would dare say that from now until Thanksgiving, I would hope that Ohio has a huge sales week and a half, okay? So it's very important that you're taking advantage over the next 10 days. Number one, remember that. Get on it now while you can. All right, number 2, let's talk about changes coming in place December 2nd. The focus is to make big changes now, small changes in 2020, okay? So 3 major changes that are going to take effect on December 2nd. The first is you have 5 days to get cash in on cash sales, okay? This does not impact RTOs. This does not impact GreenSky. This does not impact ACHs. This does not impact credit cards. This impacts cash sales. Customer walks on the lot, they pay you cash, they cut you a check. You don't ACH it. You got 5 business days to get the money to Sheds Direct. Look, you sell a build on Saturday, something happens, you mean to put the cash in on Monday, your kid gets sick, whatever, communicate that to us, let us know. But it's very important that we got to have that cash in within 5 business days, okay? We can't continue to be chasing that money day in and day out, all right? So, look, the issue is not, hey, customer bought a building, they paid me, I'm going to send this money in, oh, crap, my kid gets sick, and I forget to send it on Wednesday. That's not the issue. The issue is you buy a building and you stick that check in your drawer and you forget about it, okay, which happens all the time. You got 5 days to get that money in or your commissions will be and could be affected, okay? So understand that. It's very important that you get that cash money in within 5 days, number 1. Number 2, the 1st and the 15th pay scales go into play December 2nd. So follow me here. If you sell a building up to November 30th, then you will be paid like normal. The following week, whatever it is, you will be paid like normal. Anything that is sold December 1st on will be paid under the new pay timetable of the 1st and the 15th. You sell a building between December 1st and December 14th, you will be paid on January 1st. You sell a building between the 15th and the 31st, you will be paid on January 15th. The key here, anything you sell in November, you will be paid in December on those buildings, okay? The key here is that we focus on keeping costs down. We focus on being efficient as possible. And as orders continue to pick up and increase in transactions, we're trying to be as efficient as possible. Most builders pay once a month. We don't want to do that. We're going to the 1st and 15th, okay? So understand that starts December 2nd. And the third is moving forward on cash sales. RTOs will stay the same. GreenSky stays the same. Moving forward on any type of cash sale or credit card, the dealer will not be paid commission until 100% is collected. We're not stating you have to collect 100% at the point of sale. We're stating 100% has to be collected before commissions are paid. Now, here's the thing about that. We've spoken to drivers. We've spoken to everybody on the importance of checking that money and marking that money as fast as possible, okay? So if a customer comes in, I would recommend you ask for 100%. If they push back on it, then you can ask for 50 or less, but you will not be paid commissions until that 100% is collected, all right? So those are the 3 things that are changing on December 2nd. Also, the number 3 point I want to bring to your attention is GreenSky. We will be opening up 6 months, same as cash, on December 2nd on GreenSky. This will stay in effect until January 31st, when we will be looking at either adding additional options or changing options, okay, or going to something else. Financing is a very important part of Sheds Direct, and our focus is a win-win-win, the dealer, the customer, the dealer, the customer, as well as Sheds Direct on the financing piece, okay? So it's very important that you understand January 31st. But as of December 2nd, we will turn 6 months same as cash on December 2nd. There will be a change, though, on what is charged to the customer. No more will there be credit card fees, and no more will there be a $75 processing fee. There will be a 3% origination fee charged to the customer on that transaction. That can be rolled into their GreenSky. That can be rolled into their financing. This puts us in line with most financing options, okay? So I want to clarify that. Moving forward on December 2nd, there will be $19.69, 6 months same as cash, and there will be a 3% origination fee, no more $75 processing fees, and no more credit card transaction fees on GreenSky, okay? Listen, if you have any questions, let us know, okay? If you have any questions, let us know. The goal is to make changes quickly and fast now and prolong these and make small changes in the spring so that people can get focused on selling buildings instead of focused on making changes, okay? So 2020, there are probably going to be some small tweaks, small changes coming down the pipe, but the focus is to make major changes now, make them all together, and then move on moving forward, okay? So we're going to turn this over to question and answer. Jason, go ahead and turn it over to questions, and we'll go from there. Does anybody have any questions?
Any questions, anybody?
All right. So if you have any questions, let Rick Miller know. Let myself know. I would ask you to funnel those through with Rick. A couple of the questions that have came up so far is, hey, if I have a business account, can I go ahead and make those transactions to Sheds Direct through that business account? I'm getting confirmation on that very soon. Second off, another question was, if you're going to charge a 3% origination fee, are you also going to charge a credit card fee? No, not on GreenSky. 3% origination covers credit card and processing fee. There will be one charge of 3% and nothing else. Those were two questions that came about. So if you have any questions, reach out for Rick. Rick will get me involved if needed. I've already got some other dealers. I'm calling. I've already been on the phone with some dealers this morning. I'm gonna be calling other dealers this afternoon concerning a couple things. So if you have any questions, let me know. Look forward to a big sales week. Take advantage of the next 10 days. Also, Rick Miller is going to be sending you some information on old inventory that has been reduced by 7%. We need to get it gone and get it gone fast, okay? So a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. Good luck this weekend. Good luck this week, and keep selling, all right? Keep selling. So have a great week.
I do have one question.
Yes, go ahead.
Is the 3% going to be applied to the same cash that's going to be starting at the end of December?
Okay, repeat that question again.
Is the 3% going to apply to those same cash deals? I think that's through GreenSky too, that you're talking about opening up at the end of December.
Yes, anything dealing with GreenSky, the 3% origination will apply. So if it's 1969, which is the 96-month plan, or 6 months same as cash, on both of them there will be no credit card fees, no processing fees, only just a 3% origination fee, which puts us in line with most financing options, and that will be it.
And that's only going to be available through January.
Well, no, here's the thing about it. We believe a same as cash financing option is key, okay? There's a couple things Sheds Direct is looking at. Maybe it's to add 12 months. Maybe it's to look at another financing option. We will make that decision by January 31st. But the goal is to provide you guys in 2020 with a monthly payment financing option and a same as cash financing option. But by January 31st, we will know, are we going to stick with this, or maybe look at another company, or look at a couple different options that are coming down the pipe.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys, if you have any other questions, let us know. Reach out for Rick, and good luck and keep selling.
See you, everybody.